Good morning, everybody. Crypto Strain here. This morning, just give you a brief update on Icon ICX. I've done numerous videos before on ICX. It's a real solid project, one of my favourites. It has been my #2 holding for a long time, but in this last bull run, it's now dropped to #6 now, purely because of the price. I'm still super bullish on Icon. It's just been a surprising year. You know, just shows how wrong you can be. I thought this would be a top 20 project with all their development. We spoke about before me about Icon Loop, the MYID Alliance, the 2.0 coming out, and everything apart the ecosystem. We'll go through the site and you can see what's actually in development. It's surprising we've actually dropped outside the top 100, now ranked 101. You know, market 556 million. Again, very surprising. You know, basically during this bull run, the highest price we've actually seen was $3.26 a couple of months ago. Nowhere near its all-time high back in January 2018 of $12.64. I honestly thought this year was going to be massive for Icon. You know, last year I spoke about last January 2020 when the price was only 10 cents. I thought it was absolutely crazy low. You know, I really had visions for this having super year, but hasn't materialized. You know, Icon basically describes itself as a general purpose blockchain protocol, obviously based on ICX, that can run sort of delegate proof of contribution, delegate proof of stake, smart contracts, and the Icon network itself is powered by a proprietary blockchain engine called Loopchain. So many parts of the Icon ecosystem. It's just so damn surprising. It really is one of those, just sums up cryptocurrency for you, how surprising it can be. You know, I thought this was a solid, it was in the top 50 at one point in the last few months, and now we're ranked 101. So go on their website, iconrepublic.org. Excellent website, so much information on it. You know, you can get your Icon wallet, various bits on your iOS, Android, web, or Chrome wallet. It's fine. It's very easy. Store it offline. Don't hold any exchanges. It's entirely up to you though. But you go through the website and it's got there the partners. Now I've done many videos on Icon. I'm not going in depth about the project, just a general overview. I still am bullish on Icon. However, as I say, disappointing year. So the partners of the Icon ecosystem: Samsung, the Seoul Metropolitan Government. We spoke about many times before, haven't we? A bank, and also they talked about their vision to build a trusted, decentralized global network that allows anyone to connect to any blockchain, so people, businesses, and communities can all share their services in a transparent way. Ready to explore. It talks about individuals, investors, entrepreneurs, but this is the bit I really like about it. So it's some key Icon use cases. Now we talk about many cryptocurrencies, what's the point of them, what's actually solved, and we speak about the ones who actually have genuine use case. Now you look at this one here. It's all about not just ICX, the cryptocurrencies, but their whole blockchain and what they're developing in mainly in Korea and the rest of Asia. Soon is a decentralized ID app that utilizes the Icon protocol built by members of the MYID Alliance that includes industry leaders. The Visit Me is basically an app where it's a visitor management solution used by more than 200,000 users, including hotels, cafes, and public sites. Proof Utility, a certificate issuance app used by major universities and corporations. Balanced, a DeFi DAO on the Icon network. Icon Fire, which is a DeFi, a crypto staking and earn service for the Icon community. OMI, a DeFi money market. The Bridge, a payment service, lets people interact with Icon apps seamlessly. Icon Bet, spoke about that before. You know, they've got their gaming now, gambling something, and social. The Project Nebula, an NFT game, so they get involved with NFTs. That's why it's got so much going on. Now, talk about staking. Now, there's many parts to the different staking, entirely up to you. But one website I've used for quite a while now is ICXStakr.io. The link's below. It talks about staking. Now, this basically goes through the rewards you can get. So if I just put in like, you know, calculate like 1,000 Icon, this will give me what my daily, my weekly, my monthly, my yearly earnings are. Now, you think at the moment, just very low price. You actually go back here, we're actually 87 cents at the moment. So it's not a huge amount, but when it was $3, you think about more, how much that would be, a lot more. So basically, you know, it times out by 3 more times than that, and you see what your sort of yearly earning would be. So, as I say, I had visions once of this reaching $20 a year. Just shows how cryptocurrency is just so speculative, shall I say, and so hard to judge. Sometimes you think you've got a real solid project, then it doesn't make the progression you wanted. You know, is the way it goes. So that's why you always got to do your own research. You know, no one knows for definite what's going on with any project. It's merely my personal opinion, like everyone else on the internet. No one can guarantee you anything. So the icon.ist, I've mentioned this before, it's an independent site purely dedicated to Icon ICX news. Now, for many months, they were completely idle, didn't do anything. Then they've decided to develop and get going and give regular updates, and they are. They talk about the MyID update, the latest news post today. which is really good, really interesting, but also gives you just a general overview. And you can see there in the last sort of few days, they really have been given a lot of updates. So again, that's why it makes you just so bullish on Icon. Now, something that I find really good is their official Medium page. Now, this gives a regular updates. And this has come out a couple of days ago. Icon development update from last month speaks about there. Icon 2 migration. In the second half of 2021, we want to deliver a smooth and successful launch of Icon 2.0. The migration process is a tedious, difficult one, but which obviously we all know, but we're up to the task. Also, we want to grow our developer ecosystem, including but not limited to partner with more talented teams to build out the largest interoperability network in the space. Additionally, we want to provide a user-friendly and value-adding experience for the Ethereum and Polkadot ecosystems through ICE. Icon 2.0 internal development teams continue making progress on the block migration, the fee updates, critical pieces of infrastructure for the network, trackers, wallets, etc. It states here the target launch date for the mainnet hasn't settled just yet. All it says second half, so we've got to hold them to that. You know, it talks about the BTP ecosystem, the ICE blockchain. So it's got many parts of it. So when 2.0 comes out, hopefully it's as good as they say. Again, it will take it to the next level. So that's why I'm super bullish on it. It's just, let's just see, okay? Now, also, another site is the Icon FI. It's basically a beginner's guide, staking ICX with Icon Fi. So you've got the ICX stacker site, you've also got Icon Fi. Basically, I saw they were doing a thing recently where you could actually, if you staked with them and post on social media, you get some free Icon. So got it here 5 days ago, they talk about it there. But basically, the Icon Fund team is preparing another beginner's guide for Icon Fi users struggling with staking and unstaking. So that's what they're like. They give you a step-by-step guide. If you want to stake with them, it's entirely up to you. But it's also got here 5 days ago, share a screenshot of your Icon Fi earn activity on social media and earn 30 ICX, which is a really good, to be honest. That's incredible. You have to complete KYC to go through it. But it's another part of Medium, which I like, Icon Fi. You just got to keep your eye on all these updates, watch these projects that are developing. But as we speak about many cryptos, this has still got a roadmap. They're still developing. It's not basically a dead-end crypto where they've done their roadmap and the team are like, well, pretty much that's it. You know, this is still developing, still bullish. So I've done many videos before. Check out my previous videos and Icon. I've gone much more in depth. This is just a general overview because quite a few people message me, mainly on sort of Telegram, and say, hey, you were super bullish on Icon. What's going on? Nothing's happening. So I just want to do a brief video. Now, the Icon community is an excellent site going through everything to give you a complete update what's going on. And this is what I really like. I think at the moment, I think about 79% of the supply is out there. And on this Icon community, you've got all the information, the daily transactions. You can see here, a high there and a dip there. So it gives it like the wallet count. You can see we're approaching 1 million. You can go over 7 days, 14, 30 days. It's got the circulating supply, I say the total supply. I was basically reading that the currently staked is about 49% out there is actually staked of Icon, which again is good. You know, we talk about quite a lot of that, you know, projects where how much is staked affects obviously the price, keeps it stable if you've got so much staked. And it goes down there, the ICX holder chart. Now, you can see here, obviously, you've got the big people who own many parts to Icon. It's got down here, you see total stake 45%, circulation state 63%. That means what's actually in whole circulation, exchanges and everything. And you've got also the voting. The unstaking period is 6.8 days. That gives you time to unstake if you want to. But again, there's a lot going on. It talks about the different dApps. It talks about Icon Bet. Obviously, that's mainly by the dApps. But it's just so much going on with it now. I like Icon community. You've got the different side of it. You've got the marketing, development, education, infrastructure, community and design. So they've got everything what's going on in the whole Icon ecosystem. So anything a part of it, the latest sort of marketing and the sort of development here. Look at all this development. The ICX tipping bot, tip tap bot, analytic tool, alert bot. And it's got a lot going on and it's still developing, okay? Now you've got all the community down here. Obviously, the massive community. And many people talk about it. I follow many people on social media and a lot of people are surprised, but I'm still bullish on Icon, even if it doesn't go to the prices I hoped for. Hopefully, the next bull run it would. You know, that is why you have to do your own research. It's merely my humble opinion when I talk about these projects. But when you go through Icon, I'll put the links below. Just check out their website. You can see what's going on. You know, and the development update on Medium. It's still a wonderful project in my eyes, but I just want to give a brief overview, basically, of Icon. So Anyone want any help? Email me info@cryptostrain.com or social media links below. Lovely to hear from you. Thanks very much, guys. Have a wonderful day. Cheers now. Bye.